Hey guys, so I am here for my 18 and 19 week pregnancy update, and I had to look down because I forgot which weeks I was doing. I was like, wait, where are we at? And my hair is wet because John and I went swimming and I had it up in this scrunchie, which I am loving, by the way, because my best friend will let me borrow this. I have to give it back, but I ended up buying my own, and I'm like, why haven't I been using scrunchies? These hold your hair so well. Anyway, so that's why my hair is wet and I've just been playing with it. It was up in this bun and I took it down. But anyway, so weeks 18 and 19, I have a paper here so I don't get off track. I was watching my last video and I was kind of like all over the place with going back and forth between weeks. So I'm just gonna keep it straight in line. So my 18th week, John and I were in Colorado, so we were coming back from Florida to Utah, and we had kind of a very interesting situation just coming back to Utah. We had a place to live, and then that kind of like fell through while we were on the road and about to like move into that place. So we had an interesting situation. So our stay in Colorado was longer than expected, but you know, it's all good. So basically, when we were in Colorado, baby was super active. Like, she was so active. She was kicking and punching around in there, and so I was like, oh my gosh, everything's fine. Like, when I am like kind of in a preggo mood, if I just feel her kick, I'm like, everything's perfect, like everything's okay, like I feel that movement and that's my little girl. So it was so awesome just to feel her and like feel how much more active she was, and like it just like continuously gets more and more because she's getting stronger and bigger, and it's so cool. Like, feeling her kick is just like the best feeling in the world, like the best feeling. And I've talked about movement in my past videos, but it's just like the coolest thing because it's this little life, my daughter in there just saying, hey mom, how's it going? And I love those moments when she's like kicking for like 5 minutes and I just like hold my stomach and I just like cuddle her. And I was telling John today, I was like, yeah, we're cuddling, and he's like, more like you're trying to cuddle her and she's just kicking you. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So that's just been super awesome though. And then I haven't been getting very good sleep, like at all. And during my 18th week, it was because of the way that I was sleeping. I didn't have a pregnancy pillow yet. And I wanted one for a while, but I was like, I don't know if I want it or not, I don't know. But then it became very apparent that I needed one because my back started hurting so bad. I try to put like stuffed animals like between my legs because I have a couple of stuffed animals that I love and I sleep with. They're like my stand-in children until she gets here. And I was like trying to like put the stuffed animals there. I was trying to put pillows, and I was just in so much pain, and I was tossing and turning and getting up every minute to pee, and just my sleep was crazy. And that's how it pretty much was for the whole 18th week. And I was feeling pretty good for my whole 18th week. I was still very active, still just staying as positive as I am. I don't know, because I've been pretty positive. So I was feeling really good. Then go into my 19th week, I had a day of nausea. And I think it's because I had sugar. Like, I'll randomly crave the like super sugary things, which is so weird. Well, obviously it's a pregnancy craving because prior to me being pregnant, I can't even remember the last time I had candy and was like, I'm gonna have some candy. I just am not a candy person anymore. But then being pregnant, like how they all say, like the old wives' tales of like you're gonna crave sugar if you're having a girl is like totally true. For me, like I obviously don't think they're all accurate. Obviously everyone's different. It just depends on your body and everything. But for that like having sugar is totally like for me correlated with having a girl, because I wasn't ever having candy. And so I had like, I don't even know what I ate. Just sugar, candy, and I threw up in the middle of the night or like when I woke up or something. And after that point, I was like just taking it easy. And so that's kind of where I've been at. Just taking it easy. I still exercise, like I was saying, but I did want to mention, because I don't think I've mentioned this before in my other videos, that I was very active prior to pregnancy. So with pregnancy, from everyone I've talked to, you can just continue on with your same activity level for whatever you did prior to pregnancy. And so I was such a runner before getting pregnant. I would run every day for at least 3 miles a day, if not more. And I would also go to yoga go to a yoga class. That's like an hour and a half. So I would do that every single day. So I was very, very active. And the thing that I did change though since being pregnant is, one, I talked about this, but my speed at which I run at, I'm very much just listening to my body and figuring out where that speed is. And I know it will like continuously like get slower and slower, but running is awesome for me. Like it just clears my mind and I'm like, oh, there's nothing to worry about in the world. And so I'm still running, just at a slower, like a way slower pace, as I talked about. And then I also do yoga, and I do my modifications in class so that I'm not on my belly or I'm not like hurting her or anything like that. So I'm super, super cautious about what I do. And number one, I listen to my body, because some days I am just so tired and I can't go out for a run. Well, I mean, anyone can do anything, but like, I just know it's not the best decision that day to go for a run, and I'll just go to yoga instead and just like stretch it out. And yoga's been so good for my pelvic floor, opening up my hips, relaxing my mind. I've always been a yogi, but like it's like taking it to the next level being pregnant, because it just feels so good. So I would recommend yoga or prenatal yoga to anyone. Don't take it too wild if you haven't done yoga before, but just like some simple stretches just to move throughout your body, because it really is like when you're pregnant, it's like you're in a new body. Like it's not your, like of course it's still your body, but you're carrying extra weight, your emotions are different, like you just have to get adjusted to it. And it's really welcoming and it's kind of very nurturing to do yoga, because you're like, okay, I'm like slowly like accepting my body and figuring out, okay, that doesn't feel good today, so let's try another pose. And it's cool to like figure out your modifications and stuff. That's actually been a fun thing for me. And it's funny how like when I like go to bend over, I'm like, can't do that anymore because she's in the way. So I have to like make my legs, spread them out to like bigger than hip distance, and then I go. So it's just fun to like learn about all of the different modifications. The AC just went on, but that's been what I've been doing as far as exercise. Also, I got my pregnancy pillow my 19th week. So I got the Queen Rose off Amazon. It had like really good reviews, and I heard about it a lot in my mommy forums that I'm in, and it's been amazing. So I might show that to you guys. I'm thinking of doing like a little like maternity haul of things I've gotten just being pregnant. So I might show you guys that, but I'm gonna put a link of that down below just so you can check it out if you want to. It's been so good for me. But with that, my sleep, like I'm saying, has just not been the same. I have very, very crazy vivid dreams. Like they're wild. So I like feel like I'm living in another alternate reality when I'm dreaming. Like it's so wild. So I take more naps during the day because I'm up, like not like actively awake, like my eyes are open and I'm like awake doing things, but I'm in another reality in my dreams, and it just blows my mind. And so I wake up tired. So if you guys have any tips and recommendations on that, I don't want to take any medicine. I've been, when I remember, I have like little magnesium powder that I put into a drink or water or whatever, lemonade, and I drink that. And I'm trying to remember to not have like sugary drinks at night, like lemonade or orange juice. Sometimes it just happens and I'm like craving it really bad. And I'm trying to remember not to eat before nighttime, before I go to bed, but it's also like that balance between not eating too much, not being hungry, so that I don't get sick. So it's just a lot of balancing. So any tips are appreciated about vivid dreams and just getting more deep sleep, because I've been feeling very tired, but that pillow has helped so much as far as just like pain, back pain, stomach pain, and balancing out. So any tips you guys have will be so much appreciated. And also my 19th week, John felt her move from the outside. And it was just the most beautiful, beautiful moment ever. We were just like, because I've watched so many videos and they were all saying the same thing about how like the mama can feel it obviously from the inside and the baby's super active, and once someone goes to like put their hand on their belly, they just kind of stop. And it's so weird that they do that. It's kind of like they're comforted by that hand and they're like, oh. But she does the same thing during her ultrasounds. She moves around and gets like away from the ultrasound. So I don't know, like I can feel her from the outside, but I'm just so happy John was able to feel her. It's so cool. And she's just increasingly getting more active, and it's so fun and so reassuring, because at first I wanted a Doppler. Like I was so keen on getting a Doppler. Now I'm like, it's okay. Like as long as I feel her moving, like it's fine. So it's been so fun. But that's pretty much weeks 18 and 19. I also wanted to show you guys this belly oil I have. Like I know I've heard a lot that stretch marks are just genetic, which I get that, but I want to do anything I can just in case. So this is Mother's Special Blend, and it's an all organic, there's such a shine right there. It's an all organic belly oil, and my friend was telling me about it because she got it recommended to her, and it's been awesome. It feels so good to like lather my body, and I'm remembering to do it pretty much every night or when I get out of the shower. It just feels so good. So that's that, and I definitely want to do a baby haul because we've gotten a lot of clothes just from thrifting, like from Savers, Deseret Industries, if you have that. We haven't, I'm just looking at all her clothes, and we kind of have gotten a lot, but they're so cheap. They're like $1 to $2 for an outfit. So I'm thinking of doing a baby haul and a maternity haul and just other videos. So we'll see. I want to show you guys my belly and we'll wrap it up. So this is baby girl. And this is just a couple things of artwork and things that we're gonna hang up eventually in her room. So this is her, whoop. Definitely growing. I got asked yesterday what I have under my belly, if I stole something or if I have a basketball, and I laughed so hard. But that's her, guys. I am so stoked. So go ahead and click the subscribe button, guys. Have a beautiful day. I'm so happy and so honored that you guys are following along on this journey. I'm gonna pull my shirt down. But really, it's so cool. And if you're a fellow mama or just want to say something sweet, whatever, go ahead and comment below. And I would love to hear from you. It's so cool when someone comments and they're just like, I'm pregnant too. And it's so cool because we get to unite as sisters, as everyone actually. Like if your wife's pregnant, if your partner's pregnant, let's unite. Anyway, guys, have a beautiful day. Love you. Bye.